Good morning, Year 8, and welcome to my lesson, Mr. Sutton, on food technology in design and technology. Now, what we're going to look at is we're basing it on a previous page that you should have done in your booklets. If they've all got them with you, I did ask you to take them away with you, and that is about the energy. Now, page 8, you should have gone through and filled this one out. So the first task within this hour segment that we have of design technology in food is obviously to have a look at some of the energy factors that we've got here. Now I've got, first of all, explain why we need energy from food, and then it gives you some examples of different types of items on here and nutritional information, and then different types of activities and how many calories they use for 20 minutes. So for example, we can see here that tennis takes 150 kilocalories, and we can see that here for our nutritional information for our vegetable lasagna, so vegetarian option, you can see that we have got a number of different things, but we've got 117 kilocalories, and then per serving it's actually 410. So that's the total. If you ate the whole lot, it'd be 107 kilocalories, and it's actually 410 for a serving. So what this gives you an idea about is that in order to actually burn off 150 calories, or sorry, if we wanted to burn off the 410 calories, that's the lasagna, we need to actually have a look on there. 20 minutes of tennis, well, it's 150 for every 20 minutes, so we could divide 410 by 150 and work out how many times 20 minutes we would actually have to exercise for doing that activity. Sitting is particularly bad. I mean, look, you got, if it's 20 minutes for sitting, you only eat 28 kilocalories. That means we times that by 10, so that's 200 minutes, well over a couple of hours, getting up 3 hours time, that you're not even close to how much that actual serving of lasagna actually gives you as far as energy is concerned. So I need you to make sure that you go through these. How much energy is per serving, and I've actually given you the answer there with 410, and I want you to go through these and have a look at it. This, as I say, should have already been done. Loads of activities, bit of maths in there for you to figure them out. Which activities would you need to do, and how long to burn off the calories if you're eating this burger, crisps and cola meal. And you've got there those different ones: burger, crisps and cola. You've got the activities just up there, and you can figure it out for each of them. So that's going to be an interesting one. So you can see here for the cola, which actually is the wrong way round, because it should be that way round. I'm not sure why it's like that, but anyway, the cola is 128 kilocalories, and that means that you would have to be 20 minutes, well, less than 20 minutes actually, of tennis, or it might be just slightly less than 20 minutes of karate or jogging, whichever one you want to go for. So when you have a look at those activities, fill that one out, and make sure that you also have a look at this. The energy we get from food is, and then you've got those that match up. That should be a really easy one to match those statements up. Now those two activities should take approximately half an hour. With this one, write a paragraph to explain what the energy balance is. Now to do stuff like that, you're going to need to go online, and what I've done is I've brought up this one, Energy in the Home, which is on BBC Bite Size. I will include this link in here, but if you search for BBC Bite Size, and then if you look for Energy in the Home in Google, it'll bring up this page. The great thing is it talks about it. There's a number of pages. It talks about the energy in food, what it actually means, and we've also got a nice video there as well where we showed you a little bit more, and we did do this in the lesson. We had a look at this one, but it's a good thing to recap because it's been at least a couple of weeks. And there's some extra activities and glossary of words at the bottom. So that's the idea. Go through that one. The extension task for the last 15 minutes to half an hour, and something that I would expect most of you to get onto, and possibly some of you to finish, is the page number 10. Now page number 10 asks you to think about what you have eaten in the past 24 hours. So yesterday you went to school, so you were sitting around. You might not be doing the activities that you would normally do. What did you have for breakfast, midday meal, evening meal, and did you have any snacks? And then the reasons. Why did you choose these particular things? And thinking about what we've just done as far as energy is concerned, were they a good choice if you're just sitting around? You might want to even bring in some of those calculations that we had on that chart. If you didn't do anything, should you be eating the same amount as you would do normally? Because we're all going to be stuck at home. Maybe we should think about cutting back on the amount of food that we eat. If anything, I'd save some of our supplies just in case the shops are still empty. But what are the reasons for that? Peer assessment. This might be your brother, sister, your mum or dad. Fruit and vegetables. Has it got fruit and vegetables? Bread, cereal, pasta, rice, dairy, meat, fish. Is it balanced? Is it low in fat? Is it low in sugar? So how well have you done? That little thing, little bit of a diary for the past 24 hours. So that's everything that you would have eaten on Thursday, which ironically is actually when I'm actually making this. So I'm going to put that up online. Just a quick word on this one. If you get stuck at any point, say if Insight's not working, I am continually using YouTube to put up videos. I do have a whole playlist over here on Year 8 food. Your Year 8 working will be appearing here because you've got Year 9 and Year 7 home working. I'm going to do a Year 8 one, so I will stick some extra tasks in there for you, and you can look at those if you haven't got anything else. Plus, we've got loads of other stuff for resistant materials and other bits and pieces, and ecosystems. You can have a look at some of those videos and maybe do some work based on those. So if you're stuck, my YouTube channel should be a really good place for you to come and have a look at things. So hopefully you should be all right. Hopefully that's nice, straightforward and simple. For me, Mr. Sutton, it's goodbye for now. Keep yourself safe. Make sure you look after one another, and hopefully I should see you all soon. Take care. Goodbye.